Hey there everyone, it's MisterStubstep, and today I'm very excited. I'm going to be going over my guilty pleasure within the Pokemon card hobby. I'm going to be showing all of the Kirlia purchases I've made this past year towards my Kirlia Ultimate Master Set. But before I get into that, I have these 3 loose Astral Radiance packs that Mrs. Stubstep got me. I'm going to put one of these to the side for that special project that I'm going to have at the end of the Sword and Shield era, which I'm sure most of you can probably figure out, and I imagine other channels are going to be doing it too. But we're going to get right into this stack of cards. I'm actually going to have a separate video of all of the graded Kirlia cards that I purchased this past year, which surprisingly was a lot. So I'm going to go through each of these purchases. If I have information below, like how much I paid for it, granted, some of the amounts that I paid for some of these cards might be slightly embarrassing, but when you're buying like your most desired stuff for your personal collection, sometimes it's priceless. Like I'll watch a lot of Gem Mint Pokemon, and he puts some serious stacks into some of his, full PSA 10 WotC holo sets or whatever. But you know what? If it makes him happy, he got the money, why not? Buy what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. So we're starting off with this Whimsicott notebook. Nah, it's a Kirlia notebook, which also has Whimsicott. They're both fairy types. Psychic, Grass, both fairy. And let's get into this stack of Kirlia cards. It's just going to be, I think they were kind of in the order of when they came in, but it's just going to be a conglomerate of all of the Kirlia cards that I got, starting out with some nice reverse holo. Oh my goodness. I don't know what set this came from on the Japanese side, like Incandescent Arcana or whatever. I might put it down below if there's an actual set. I did get the non-holo and the holo. I think all the, oh, sorry, I just blinded everybody with that. I just want to show off those Pokeballs. I think these are on Astral Radiance, actually, on the English side, which, speaking of Astral Radiance. And then we have a Turtwig. I get a lot of Japanese bulk with all of these Japanese orders that I get. I got the Walrein. Very nice. Oh, man. So at a time, this was actually like the last card that I needed, but then I kept discovering more and more Kirlia cards that were missing from my collection. And this one's special because it's from EX Battle Boost, but it is the first edition reverse holo. So for this card, there was non-holo and reverse holo, and also first edition and then unlimited. So you had to get 4 different variants of this Kirlia card, which I'm super glad to have found that. It was hard to find. I found a bunch of unlimited ones. I'm sure maybe now you could find some more. This one was that from that movie or whatever. It has Kirlia on the card. It's not actually a Kirlia card, but it has Kirlia on the card, so I want to add it. And then if you get all the cards, it actually makes a little picture, which is nice. So there's that. We have a stack of energies. Was this all just like padding for bulk? Let me check really quick. Sorry, you might hear some cats eating in the background. Oh, we got Ralts and Ralts. Oh, these Master Battle Decks or something like that, MDB. So this was another one. I think this is in Platinum or one of those series. So this was in a regular set, but then they also released another like Master Battle Deck or something. I'll put it down below if it's not a Master Battle Deck. And it was only unlimited, and now I have this card in my collection. And they sent me 2, so. And then also the Gardevoir. So, because it's like technically from a deck, they're not really worth that much, but people just don't sell them very often because, I mean, who's going to sell just random deck cards? And then we have, what is this, Pokecune? Am I remember this correctly? This is a beauty, and this is another Kirlia cameo. You can see all of that glitter. It almost looks like a fake sticker card because of how much holo foiling is on there. But this is an amazing card. It's a Gardevoir EX full art, but it features Kirlia. Not in like perfect condition, but it is well good enough to go into a binder. I have this on the English side. Now I'm happy to say that I have it on the Japanese side. I decided at some point that for my master set, I was going to include all English and Japanese, because if you include both of those, you're at least going to get all the unique artworks. I already completed at a time, I completed the English master set of Kirlia, but then I was like, more. And then we have this, which this might be Incandescent Arcana, but there was that other set. Oh my gosh. I cannot remember the Japanese names. They have like I think they have way cooler names than we do. But yeah, I got, of course, the holo and the reverse holo and the non-holo version. I don't really like this Kirlia artwork that much. This is the one that's in Silver Tempest. But, I just love how it just pours over that whole card. Like, look at that. It is just like a disco. It's amazing. And then randomly, we have the piano cards. So I've never played piano. I know like a few basic songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I can do chopsticks and stuff like that. But it looks like, are these chords or is this like a progression? Like ba ba ba. Yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. And then you can see the back. These are, oh yeah, you can actually see them. But yeah, I guess they are chords then based on that. But they are slightly bigger than a regular card, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. I have a bunch of Kirlia cards that are just slightly bigger than average, and it's just kind of awkward for as far as storing them goes. Now this card is sweet. Y'all remember these cards? Okay, you got the Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir. And Kirlia is in there. Kirlia is in there. So had to include it. There was actually a graded form of this card as well. I think it was like a BGS, like 9.5 or something. And it was like selling for like $400. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just get the loose version of that, which I'll probably put the price down below, but it was surprisingly expensive. Those lenticular or 3D or whatever those cards are, like their official category is. Now this card, I saw it and was like, no way, that's so sick. Because I played so much of Generation 3. Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And this is just like a battle. This is like a battle, and it's a Game Boy Advance card. But then on the back, you're fighting like, she's either a lass or a lady, or I can't remember her actual trainer designation name. But look at that. It shows her team of a Love Disc and a Kirlia. And I was like, another Kirlia cameo. You can even see down there in 1995 to 2003. That is amazing. Super glad to add it to the collection. Another random Kirlia card that's slightly bigger than the average bear. Than the average Ralts. Oh, I've actually never seen the back of this. That's kind of cool. But yeah, this, I mean, really serves no playing purpose. It's just another card. And, you know, when Pokemon was hitting its craze, everyone was just printing cards left and right. And this one, find the Kirlia in this card. I'll give you a second. It's in there. I'm kidding. It's on the back, and it's a mini card. And when I saw this, they said mini card. I was like, oh, it's a mini card. But like the photos were super zoomed in, so I was like, what the heck? But this is a mini card. And you get like Kirlia and all its like signature artworks. So you get straight on, which honestly, the straight on profile looks freaking weird. And then you have that artwork, which I appreciate. And then you got the kind of action Kirlia, like either being irritated or is excited, whatever. And then finally, we do have one more card after this, but this is probably the best pickup out of all of them besides that Pokekune Gardevoir EX. But I do have this staff Kirlia. So maybe you guys were thinking of me when you saw those pre-release promos for Silver Tempest and they finally went back to staff again. But I do have this staff Kirlia promo right here. I really love this artwork way better than the core Silver Tempest artwork. Very beautiful, got that staff. Maybe one day I'll try to get like a 9 or a 10 PSA version of it. But that is really nice to have. And then, of course, I had to have the regular as well. And I got 2 from TCA Gaming, actually. I was hoping, like, one would go in my promo binder, one would go in my Kirlia binder, and then maybe one was good enough that I would send in for grading. But, I don't know, looking at all these, we'll see. But, yeah, that is actually all of the Kirlia cards that I picked up. I know that's a lot of Kirlia for one video. Maybe it was overwhelming, but I'm super excited because now that I've shown you guys this, I can put this away in my binders and, you know, fully put them away and add them to my collection. So, super excited. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite Kirlia card was in this little showcase. I will have graded cards coming out. I'll have more openings. I'll have more TCG player videos. So much more to come. More collection videos. All of that stuff. So, oh, and also, if you didn't get a chance, this past Sunday I did post a video that maybe alluded to some type of giveaway. Instructions within the video. But if you didn't get a chance to sign up for that, please do. We have a decent amount of entrants, but not very many, and there's 5 winners. So the percentage of you winning, I love PokeRev, but you know, commenting once for one thing in a field of tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of comments, not very good chances. But you know, say there's like 20 entrants for my giveaway and there's 5 winners, that's a pretty good chance. So thanks so much for watching, and I truly hope you have a good day, good week, and I'll catch you on the next one.